Aaron Spelling was worth $600 million when he died. His daughter Tori had starred in Beverly Hills 90210 for 10 full seasons, helping build the very legacy that made him one of Hollywood's most powerful producers. Yet when the will was read, Tori received almost nothing, just $800,000, while her mother, Candy Spelling, inherited approximately $599 million. A strict no-contest clause ensured that any legal challenge would strip Tori of even that small sum. Years later, paparazzi captured Tori living in a cheap motel with her 5 children, then an RV, and eventually hospitalized amid financial ruin and health crises. Her mother still controlled a fortune estimated at $600 million. What really fractured this family so deeply? Why did no one ever challenge the will despite red flags, including Aaron's Alzheimer's diagnosis? The truth is far more complicated and heartbreaking than the tabloid headlines ever revealed. Victoria Davy Tori Spelling entered the world on May 16, 1973, in Los Angeles, California, at the pinnacle of her father Aaron Spelling's television dominance. Her middle name honored her paternal grandfather, David, tracing the family's Jewish heritage back to roots in Russia and Poland. By Tori's birth, Aaron and Candy, née Candy Genevieve Fertensky, had been married since November 23, 1968. Her younger brother, Randy Spelling, arrived October 9, 1978. Aaron was already dubbed the King of Television. His shows saturated ABC's schedule so thoroughly that insiders joked the network's letters stood for Aaron's Broadcasting Company. Tori grew up immersed in that power. Wealth, fame, and influence were everyday constants. Her schooling mirrored this elite bubble. She attended the exclusive Westlake School for Girls, later merging with Harvard School in 1991 to form Harvard-Westlake, where tuition rivaled college costs, and classmates included children of studio executives and movie stars. From childhood, Tori's life unfolded in a realm most people only glimpse on screen or in magazines. The epicenter was the Manor, the colossal Holmby Hills estate Aaron and Candy constructed. Purchased in 1983 for $10.25 million from Patrick Frawley, who had acquired it from Bing Crosby's estate, the original 1930s mansion was razed. Construction began immediately, costing another $12 million, roughly $48 million today adjusted for inflation. Completed in 1988 when Tori was 15, the manor spanned 56,500 square feet, larger than the White House, 55,000 square feet, across more than 6 acres. It stood 51.5 feet high, with 2 main floors, a basement, and a secret attic level devoted entirely to storage and closets. Over 150 workers labored daily, using more than 500 tons of steel and limestone imported from one Italian quarry to ensure perfect color matching. Inside, the home felt like a private kingdom. Hidden passageways opened with the push of a book or statue, leading to secret rooms that turned childhood into an adventure. The basement featured a 2-lane bowling alley with dedicated shoe closet, full arcade, 3 bars, billiards room, doll museum with detailed replicas of Candy and Tori, gym, screening room, gift wrapping rooms, hair salon, 5 kitchens, 16 carports, and parking for 100 vehicles. One room displayed Aaron's awards, each trophy a testament to his television empire. The manor hosted royalty and Hollywood royalty. Prince Charles and Princess Diana stayed in 1994, their suite forever renamed the Prince Charles Suite. Candy recalled nearly every star from Aaron's shows visiting, alongside figures like Prince Rainier of Monaco and Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. The kitchen could serve 2 or 800, depending on the event. For Tori, this was normal. Homework one moment, royalty sleeping down the hall the next. Aaron's career was legendary. By 1984, his 7 shows occupied nearly half of ABC's 15 hours of scripted prime time. The 1970s brought Charlie's Angels and The Love Boat. The 1980s delivered Dynasty and T.J. Hooker. The 1990s introduced Beverly Hills 90210, Melrose Place, Seventh Heaven, and Charmed. These series shaped fashion, youth culture, and network strategies for targeting teenagers and young adults. Aaron became one of Hollywood's most wealthy producers, his fortune built on long-running hits generating endless syndication revenue. Tori began acting at 6, with Aaron arranging private coaching. She appeared in small roles on his shows, Vegas in 1981, The Love Boat in 1983, Hotel in 1983, Fantasy Island, T.J. Hooker, Saved by the Bell. At 17 in 1990, Aaron cast her on Donna Martin on Beverly Hills 90210. She remained for all 10 seasons until the 2000 finale, appearing in 292 of 293 episodes. To avoid nepotism accusations, Tori auditioned under alias Tori Mitchell from an Tori Spelling film character. She read for Kelly Taylor and Andrea Zuckerman, hoping for blind casting. The effort collapsed instantly. Everyone recognized her. Aaron reportedly called casting directors in arranged meetings, treating the situation lightly. Critics and some cast members questioned her talent, assuming she got the role solely because of her father. Tori later admitted the casting probably had something to do with my dad. Donna Martin began minor, with short lines, writers unsure of a range. She was often Kelly's quiet friend. On-set tension existed. Her presence carried unspoken influence through Aaron. To counter criticism, Aaron insisted Tori be paid SAG minimum wage, even as the show became a hit and others negotiated raises. He believed it demonstrated fairness. Instead, it highlighted the deeper issue. The role itself felt handed to her. Despite early backlash, Tori endured. Donna evolved into a central figure with major arcs, including a long virginity storyline ending in Season 7 in marriage to David Silver in the finale. Beverly Hills 90210 became a global phenomenon. Season 1 ranked number 98, 14.2 million viewers, but exploded in summer 1991 when Fox aired specials during reruns. Season 2 averaged 17.6 million. Season 4 peaked at 21.7 million. Some episodes hit 14.1 ratings. The May 2000 finale drew over 25 million viewers. It aired in 20-plus countries, building a massive international fan base. Tori branched into film. In 1994, she led A Friend to Die For / Death of a Cheerleader, based on the 1984 murder of Kirsten Costas. Airing 10 years after the real event, it became the highest-rated TV movie of the year. Her performance proved she could carry dramatic roles far from Donna. From 1997 to 2001, she explored diverse projects. Scream 2, playing herself in a fictional Sidney Prescott in Stab, The House of Yes, Sundance premiere, Scary Movie 2, comedy satire. She earned a Razzie nomination, shared for Scream 2 and The House of Yes. Awards recognized her early. 1991 Young Artist Award for Best Young Actress guest starring in a TV series / Saved by the Bell. More nominations followed in 1992. In 1996, Mother May I Sleep with Danger became a lifetime cult classic. Its title entered 1990s pop culture. In 2016, 20 years later, James Franco produced a remake, with Tori playing the mother in a vampire-themed version. By the 2000 finale, Tori had appeared in over 15 films and TV movies, while starring in nearly every 90210 episode. She refused to be typecast, moving between horror, comedy, indie drama, and television. Her personal life soon rivaled her career in headlines. On July 3, 2004, age 31, Tori married actor and playwright Charlie Shanian in a $1 million wedding at the Manor. About 400 guests attended. She wore a Badgley Mishka gown, walked down the aisle with Aaron, and dined on Wolfgang Puck Catering. It appeared a fairy tale Hollywood event. 14 months later, in July 2005, Tori met actor Dean McDermott while filming Lifetime's Mind Over Murder in Ottawa. Both were married. They connected instantly and began an affair that night. Tori's marriage to Charlie had barely started. Dean had been married to Mary Jo Eustace for 13 years. By August 2005, Tori and Charlie separated, and the scandal exploded across tabloids. The timing devastated Mary Jo. She and Dean had adopted baby Lola Elizabeth on July 7, 2005, only weeks before the affair began. After years of fertility struggles and miscarriages, Lola's arrival was a miracle. Their son Jack bonded immediately. Mary Jo later described Dean's confession. She cried uncontrollably, asked if he planned to divorce and marry Tori. He said yes. She initially thought it was a joke. Charlie filed for divorce in October 2005, seeking no spousal support for Tori and requesting she pay his fees. It finalized April 20, 2006, 20-month marriage. Dean's divorce from Mary Jo completed February 2006. He relinquished parental rights to Lola to protect the adoption. Less than 2 weeks after Tori's divorce, she married Dean on May 7, 2006, in a private Fiji ceremony. The speed became international news. The New York Post labeled her a marriage-wrecking actress. Mary Jo became a sympathetic figure, sharing her pain publicly. Tori Spelling died June 23, 2006, at home in the Manor, aged 83, 5 days after a massive stroke on June 18. His death certificate listed Alzheimer's as a contributing cause. Diagnosed with oral cancer in 2001, his health had declined rapidly. The funeral was private. He was interred at Hillside Memorial Park Cemetery in Culver City. His estate was valued between $500 and $600 million, primarily from syndication royalties / Beverly Hills 90210, Dynasty, Melrose, Charmed, etc., real estate, and investments. The manor alone was a massive asset. Aaron amended his will just 2 months before death, while Alzheimer's was already advanced enough to appear on his certificate. The changes drastically reduced Tori and Randy's inheritance to $800,000 each from prior 8-figure expectations. Candy received approximately $519 to $600 million and was named sole trustee, giving her total control. Legal experts noted red flags. Major changes near death, especially with cognitive impairment, invite scrutiny. Alzheimer's can impair judgment, memory, and understanding, yet no challenge was filed. A no-contest clause ensured any unsuccessful contest would forfeit the $800,000. When executed, the numbers stunned. Tori's share was approximately 0.13% of the fortune. Randy received the same. Household staff received more proportionally. Interior decorator $50,000, 6.25 times Tori's amount. Manicurist $25,000, over 3 times Tori's amount. Tori later confirmed the figure publicly, noting $800,000 was substantial normally, but insignificant compared to the estate and unsustainable for her upbringing. Aaron reportedly told Tori $800,000 should set her for life. She later said he no longer understood money's value due to Alzheimer's. The disconnect was profound. Weeks before Aaron's death, Tori married Dean May 7, 2006. Aaron died June 23, barely a month later. Tori's relationship with her father remained strained. Liam Aaron McDermott was born March 13, 2007. Labor was difficult, C-section. Middle name honored Aaron. Candy attended the hospital, a rare supportive moment. Tori and Dean invested Tori's $800,000 into Chateau LaRue, a 4,000-square-foot B&B on 8 acres in Fallbrook, California, about 100 miles from L.A. Their reality show, Tori and Dean in Love, 2007 to 2008, followed renovations in chaos. Neighbors claimed they were rarely present without cameras. Tori was 8 months pregnant during much of filming. Dean brought Jack's son Jack, born October 10, 1998, into the family. Early relationship was awkward, later deepened, especially after Jack came out. Tori called him her bonus son by 2017. By 2013, 7 years after 800,000 downers, Tori admitted being broke. In her memoir, she described debt and ruin. Oxygen canceled their show in 2012. Income vanished. Real estate flips failed. One Malibu home sold $200,000 below purchase. Overspending was rampant. She admitted never learning money management. Business managers handled everything since age 18. Candy publicly said Tori spent $50,000 to $60,000 per shopping trip, sometimes closing stores. Comments came while Tori drowned in debt. By 2014, estimates showed Tori and Dean burned through $18 million. Failed businesses, luxury travel, retail store flop, cars, overspending. Debts mounted. 2016, American Express sued twice, $88,000 plus unpaid. City National Bank sued for $400,000, one loan. 2017, tax liens began. By January 2023, federal and state taxes exceeded $1.3 million. By 2025 divorce filings, over $1.17 million. December 6, 2013, Tori's publicist called. Dean had an affair in Toronto with 28-year-old Emily Goodhand. They met at Pravda Vodka Bar. Affair unfolded at Fairmont Royal York Hotel, 2 nights. Emily sold the story to Us Weekly. Details exploded pre-Christmas. Tori confronted Dean outside. She later described physical shock, racing heart, inability to speak. She filmed the pain for their reality show, reliving it on camera. Dean admitted breaking her trust and heart, destroying 7 years. January 22, 2014, Dean entered rehab alone, Sierra Tucson, for personal and health issues, reportedly sex addiction. He wanted to be a better husband and father. Against Dean's wishes, Tori launched True Tori, April 2014, Lifetime, showing affair aftermath, therapy, anger. Cameras filmed real sessions with Dr. Wexler and raw confrontations. Dean begged delay. Tori refused, insisting fans deserved truth. He agreed from guilt. Accusations arose. Jezebel and TMZ claimed scandal fabricated for TV deal. Some said Emily didn't exist. E-News sources confirmed affair and rehab were real. While cleaning storage, Tori found mementos from Charlie Shanian marriage. Guilt surfaced. Therapists suggested apology. They met privately at church Charlie chose. After 2 hours, Tori returned in tears, calling Charlie a good man who endured public judgment. Dean feared she'd remember how good that life was. May 2023, extreme mold found in rental home, uninhabitable after 3 years exposure. Tori posted mold photos, urgent care visits, begging for mold lawyer. All 5 children, ages 6 to 16, endured endless sickness, rashes, dizziness, fatigue, fevers, respiratory issues. Doctors couldn't explain until mold confirmed. Leaving created crisis. July 2023, photographed in Woodland Hills Motel, around $100 a night. August, RV at Ventura County Campground. Family bounced between temporary spots. Tori confronted paparazzi at Motel, asking if they were parents and understood doing anything for children. She shared realtor mockery claims. Financial ruin crushed them. $1.7 million plus tax debt, $1.2 million plus IRS, $500,000 plus California, $37,000 plus Amex, $400,000 plus City National, $288,000 plus school, more. Dean earned around $3,800 a month, counselor. Tori, $3,000 to $6,750, depending on work. Candy, worth $600 million, remained distant, estranged since Aaron's death. Reports said Candy offered housing. Tori declined. After Dean's June 2023 separation announcement, Candy reached out, assuring children would be secure. Stress broke Tori. August 17, 2023, hospitalized in LA. Posted IV photo, miss my kids. Later photographed leaving in a wheelchair, bruised, unsteady. Medical emergency unexplained, but followed mold exposure, homelessness, pressure. Divorce, separated June 17, 2023, filed March 29, 2024. November 2025 settlement, nothing to divide, no support, just debt. $1.7 million plus taxes, credit, loans, medical. Both financially broken. Lifeline, Tori retained full Beverly Hills 90210 royalties, book earnings, podcast income, pension, personal brand. Dean kept vehicles and motorcycle. January 2026 net worth, $150,000. From $600 million empire childhood and $800,000 inheritance to broke. She admitted never learning money management, trusted others completely. Quiet shift, Tori and Candy reconciled October 2022. Daily texts began. Candy reportedly assured Tori and children would be cared for.
No confirmed inheritance details. Candy's estate worth $600 million, tied to trusts and charity. Whether Tori receives meaningful support remains unknown, arriving too late to undo damage.